Now time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay, so Mike might join in a minute.
Yeah, he might pop in, I hear.
Having some tech troubles, but that's okay. We're going to get into this first story. Dave Chappelle's attacker. This was crazy video this week.
It really was.
You know, Chappelle got rushed on stage when he was performing at the Netflix is a Joke festival. So what is the latest here with this guy who lunged at him?
Yeah, so he has officially been charged with 4 misdemeanor charges, which some of them I didn't even know were against the law. But the first is charges of battery, possession of a weapon with an intent to assault, and then unauthorized access to the stage area during a performance, which didn't know about that law, and then commission of an act that delays an event or interferes with a performer. They originally were pressing felony charges. They downgraded them to misdemeanor at this point. Dave Chappelle's basically saying he does not want this to overshadow everything and all the hard work that went in to, what was going on out there, because he ended up breaking records for selling the most tickets and whatnot for a comedian at the Hollywood Bowl where the whole thing took place.
Wow.
Yeah, that is wow. I mean, he handled it. We said this before earlier this week. He handled that entire incident with grace. That we could tell. Of course, we weren't at the show, but the reports were saying that Dave popped right back on stage and just finished this set, basically acknowledged it real quick and moved on.
Right, in a complete moment of serendipity, Chris Rock was also backstage there.
Yes, yeah.
Popped out, made his Will Smith joke.
Who else was there? Jamie Foxx, I believe, was there.
Jamie Foxx,
Busta Rhymes.
Jamie
from
Foxx.
the whole Oscars debacle.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's
How
just
bizarre,
crazy.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
to be able to rush the stage. Mike and I
Yeah.
were talking earlier on our show, and we feel like maybe they should put a protective bubble around them moving forward so we can still see them, almost like at a zoo.
Yeah,
That way
yeah.
nobody gets
But you're
attacked or
safe.
anything.
Comedians
It's okay.
in cages.
There's- there's distance.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's just weird. You have to wonder. I would think that clubs are going to be really, looking closely at some of their access
doubt.
points but the thing about comedy shows sometimes that's really fun. Obviously, not at the Hollywood Bowl for like something that Netflix is doing that's really big, but you look at our local clubs. I mean, a lot
Yeah.
of times it's like tables. You've got
Totally.
tables and drinks,
It's
and
a
you're
smaller,
sitting.
more intimate environment
Yeah,
there.
like right there next to the small stage, and the comedian could be feet away from you. And a lot of comedians really enjoy that crowd interaction and that crowd work.
Absolutely.
You just have to wonder, is that gonna go away in some instances, just to try and keep them a little more removed? I don't know.
Well, there's other celebrities that are speaking out about it. I know Howie Mandel, he said he'll never do anything stand-up or live performance like that ever again, because he said he's honestly blaming it on the Will Smith thing, and he said violence leads to more violence. That person might have seen, well, Will could rush the stage, maybe I can rush the stage.
Yeah.
And then you have to stop and ask about security, because if anybody can afford a crazy low security, you've got Dave Chappelle there.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that should have been completely stocked.
Right.
Like, the whole thing just blows my mind.
That was my thing with it too. Was like,
Right.
it's not like I went up to open mic night and somebody rushed the stage. This is Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah,
It's
performing
crazy.
in LA, and it's just crazy that it would happen.
Yeah,
So,
it really is. We have a couple minutes left, so we got to switch gears before we let you go. So Elizabeth Olsen had some comments about actors and them kind of complaining about being famous, which I think this is fascinating.
Yeah, she said she always finds it weird when an actor complains about being in the public eye, because if you're in the public eye, it means you're doing something big or something right. And I would think she would have a different perspective given the fact that her older sisters are Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. But maybe that's why she does view it that way, is she knows, like, if you don't want to be seen and photographed, you don't have to be seen and photographed. And so I think that might be what's going into, like, her whole perspective on this.
I think this is fascinating because this is how I've always, as a not an actor, I've always felt this way, where it's like, what do you mean you don't want to be in the public eye? You are in blockbuster movies. Like,
Yeah.
that is the public eye. And I get that there's a difference between that and like the paparazzi hounding
Yeah.
you. So I get it if it's that, but you have to know what comes with the territory.
I get to I see both sides. I don't know, because I'll say, like, to an exponentially lesser degree. There are times where we'll be out and about in town, and I'm like, I kind of just wish I could go somewhere without someone that I don't know coming up and taking up the next hour of my time, you know, to talk about it. It happens from time to time. And I'm not saying don't come up and say hi. I love when people say hi. I love talking about the show. But sometimes you just want your private space. And in a role like that, when you are a mega movie star, you never get that option if people are going to recognize you everywhere you go. But you can't turn down like red carpets and PR and all that stuff, because it comes with the job.
Yeah, that's
well, then there's a lot of farmland in Iowa. You know what I mean? Like if you're super famous and you're being chased by paparazzi, just go live somewhere that they're not.
If you want to be poolside, just go buy your own private pool. You can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
makes sense to me.
It does make sense.
All right, Liz. Well, have a great weekend and happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you. Bye, friends.
All right,
See you
bye.
Monday.
And you can always listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.